Hi students, how are you? Welcome back to our beautiful channel Chem High. So today we are going to learn some terms from electrochemistry, as the resistance, resistivity, conductance, conductivity, molar conductivity and equivalent conductivity. What are all these? What are the formulae and what is the relation between these terms? How to calculate all these? Nothing but some problems related to all these terms. Anyhow, in last video we learned what are the different types of electrochemical cells. Nothing but galvanic cell, electrolytic cell, how to construct, what happens there, just differences between these two we learned. And next, along with that, different types of conductors. So what are the different types of conductors? Nothing but metallic conductors, electrolytic conductors. In that, electrolytes, weak electrolytes, strong electrolytes, and non-electrolytes also. What are non-electrolytes? And along with that, some factors affecting metallic conductors and electrolytic conductors. In these factors affecting metallic conductors, it depends on nature of the metal and also depends on number of valence electrons. Number of valence electrons increases, metallic conductivity increases, conductance increases. And here temperature is very important point we learned. As the temperature increases, conductance decreases. Why decreases? Resistance increases. What happens here? As the temperature increases, here metal kernels and free electrons are present. Metal kernel means a positively charged metal ion. If temperature increases, this metal kernel oscillation takes place. Because of oscillation of metal kernel, flow of electrons not takes place easily. Nothing but flow of current is less because of this oscillation. So restricts the flow of current. So resistance increases. So conductance decreases. So in metallic conductors, the conductivity decreases with an increase in temperature. Why? Given there is a oscillation of metal kernels, nothing but metal ions oscillation takes place, restricts the flow of current. Like that, in electrolytes, what we learned here, solute-solute interactions, because it is in liquids, because of ions. Solute-solute interactions are more, no free movement of ions. Solvent-solvent interactions are more, viscosity is more, no free movement of ions. Nothing but conductivity less, conductance less. If solvent-solvent interactions are more, solute-solute interactions are more. At the same time, solute-solvent interactions are more, nothing but solvation, more solvation, then the interactions are more. The solute ions surrounded by more water molecule. For example, water is the solvent, more water molecules. Then what happens? Size increases, mobility decreases, then conductance decreases. So here it depends on solute-solute, less interaction, solute-solute interaction, solute-solvent interaction, solvent-solvent interactions. All these interactions are less, then conductance is more, then resistance is less. Okay, like this we learned. And here dilution increases, number of ions formation increases, then conductance also increases. In weak electrolytes especially we learned. Okay, so in all this we are using terms. That is, what is that? Resistance, conductance, those terms only we are going to learn here. So the first one is anyhow, before the resistance, transport number. What are the different terms we are going to learn? So the first one is transport number. What is this transport number? In electrolytes, electrolytic solution, in that flow of current, because of ions, movement of ions. So here the total current carried by all the ions, the total current carried by all ions and the current carried by given ion. So here ions, flow of ions takes place, then flow of current takes place. So the total current carried by all the ions that we are taking. So each ion carries how much current? So the ratio of current carried by one ion to the total current carried by all the ions, that is called transport number. Transport number means the amount of current carried by one ion to the total ions carried by all the ions. That ratio is transport number. Nothing but the current carried by, for example, cation. Like this we are taking cation by the current carried by cation and anion. Total current carried. This is the transport number. What is the transport number of anion given? Anion transport number, the current carried by that anion by total current carried by all the ions, cation and anion. This is just like mole fraction. So the current carried by one ion by total current carried by all the ions, that is called transport number. So for this calculation, definitely they will give the current carried by cation this much and current carried by anion. Just calculate the transport number of a cation and anion. This is the transport number. It depends on speed of ions. Speed of ions increases, transport number increases. Okay, so it is a transport number. Second one is the volume of dilution. So first one is a transport number. What is the transport number? Here in electrolytes, the current flow of current because the flow of ions, the movement of ions takes place. So the current carried by one ion by total current carried by all the ions. That ratio is the transport number. Transport number of cation, transport number of anion. Calculate given how to calculate that. What is the formula? So next one is the volume of dilution. In 0.02 normal solution, what is the volume of dilution given? So what is this volume of dilution? Volume of dilution. So what is this volume of dilution? Volume of the electrolytic solution that contains a 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte. So volume of the solution that contains 1 gram equivalent. 1 gram equivalent present means its relation with normality. So what is the formula normality? Normality is equal to number of gram equivalents by volume into 1000. If Cc given, volume into 1000. 1 gram equivalent given. Then B is equal to 1000 by normality. Yes or no? 1000 by normality. So what is this volume of dilution? Volume of the electrolytic solution that contains 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte. If 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte present in a given volume of electrolytic solution, then it is called volume of dilution. Then what is the formula for this volume of dilution? 1000 by normality in Cc. Okay, so the formula used to calculate the volume, very simple, just normality they will give, we have to calculate the volume of dilution. For example, 0.1 normal solution, what is the volume of dilution given? V is equal to 1000 by 0.1, that is equal 10 power 4. Just it is a 10 power 4 cc, centimeter cube. This is the volume of a dilution. So what is this volume of dilution? The volume of the electrolytic solution that contains just 1 gram equivalent of a electrolyte. It is called volume of dilution. Then how to calculate 1000 by normality? Okay, so it is the volume of dilution. Now come to the resistance. What is resistance? Transport number means the current carried by one ion by total current carried. Now here volume of dilution means volume of the electrolyte that contains 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte. So the transport number, second one is the volume of dilution, third one resistance. What is this resistance? It is represented by R. Every substance has a little or more resistance. Resistance means just a obstruction to the flow of current. Nothing but it try to prevent the flow of current, disturbance or restricts or prevents or just a obstruction. Obstruction to the flow of current, that is a resistance. This we are getting, for this relation we are getting from Ohm's law. What is that Ohm's law? The current flowing through the conductor is directly proportional to potential difference across it. Yes or no? Current is directly proportional to potential difference. So V volts is applied to the two ends of the conductor, then the current is I. Now this I is directly proportional to the volts applied to the two ends of the conductor. Okay, otherwise we can write like this also, now V proportional to I, then V is equal to R into I. R is equal to V by I. Okay, now this R is a resistance. So resistance is equal to V by I, potential difference across it by current. Okay, current I. Potential difference nothing but it is the work per unit charge. Work per unit charge. So instead of this, what we can take here? R is equal to work per unit charge. Now charge means there is a current into time. Yes or no? I into T into 1 by I. Okay, I into T. What is this work? Force into distance by I into T into 1 by I. Okay, force means there is a mass into acceleration. Acceleration means what we are taking? This is a mass. Nothing but I am taking kg. Okay, acceleration. Acceleration meter per second square. Yes or no? Length meters. Okay, by amperes. Yes or no? This is ampere and it is second. This is also ampere current. Ampere square, nothing but what are the units of this resistance? Kg meter square per second cube ampere square. Okay, units of resistance, or simply this is from work done. Okay, work per unit charge. Instead of that, direct we are taking this one, volts by ampere. Volts by ampere. Yes or no? Current. This is nothing but ohm. So what are the units of resistance? Resistance units are ohms, or ohms, that is equal to kg meter square per second cube ampere square. Okay, this is the resistance. Anyhow, simply resistance means obstruction to the flow of current. Obstruction to the flow of current in conductors. That is a resistance. How to find this resistance? If we know this resistance, from this we can find the resistivity, conductivity, molar conductivity, equivalent conductance, everything we can find from this resistance. So how to get this resistance? We are using Wheatstone bridge. Anyhow, you learn in physics, Wheatstone bridge. So here what we are doing, one, this is a known, we are only constructing. So here, this one, electrolyte. Okay, here we are using electrolyte. This is unknown. Which electrolyte? Resistance of the electrolyte we are finding here. This is unknown electrolyte resistance. Okay, nothing but this is connected to electrolytic cell. Electrolytic cell. Now here use earphones or headphones detector just. Okay, we have to use AC or DC. DC used it is electrolytic cell. DC used then the deposition of that compounds. Nothing but total electrolysis takes place. Okay, electrolysis takes place. Just the source of AC. Okay, source of AC. Now this is for example R1. This is the R2. Okay, this is the R3, R4. R3, R4. Now here just balance this, and no current flow. Then it is null point. When it becomes null point, now what's that? R1 by R2 is equal to, when it attains null point, R3 by R4. R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by R4. Yes or no? Now R2 is equal to R1 R4 by R3. On this we are only adjusting, so we know known this R1 resistance, R1, R3, R4 known, this is one only unknown. That electrolytic cell resistance we can find. So how we are finding this resistance of electrolytic cell? That is using Wheatstone bridge, or simply modified. Nothing is there, simply modified. Here also we are using the same principle. For example, it is a B, C, A. Okay, and here we are connecting headphones. Okay, R. Now here connect to that electrolytic cell. Now this is to electrolytic cell. Okay, so definitely here AC source we are using electrolytic cell. Okay, this is the resistance of that electrolytic cell. For example, X. This is the resistance of this one, nothing but resistance box. So here standard resistance box. Here it is a R. Okay. Now again apply that. This is a headphones, earphones. Apply same Wheatstone bridge. Now what is that? This one by this one is equal to this one by this one. Resistance of X by resistance of R, that is equal to resistance of this BC. Nothing but there is a length of BC. Length of BC by resistance of this AB. Length of AB. I am not giving here a clear diagram. Like this we can find length of AB. Okay. So resistance of X. This we want. So shift this one. Resistance of this X is equal to resistance of this R. This resistance, nothing but standard that box. Resistance box into length of this BC. Length of BC by length of this AB. length of AB. Using this also we can find the resistance of this electrolyte. Resistance of electrolytic cell, nothing but here also we are using the same principle. So using Wheatstone bridge we can find the resistance. Once we got this resistance, from this we can calculate the conductance, conductivity, everything. Okay, so this is a resistance. Now anyhow, what is resistance? Obstruction to flow of current. Units of resistance are ohms. Okay. Now, resistivity. Resistivity or specific resistance. Specific resistance. Resistivity or specific resistance. It is represented by rho. So, what is this resistivity or specific resistance? Now, this resistance, electrodes. Electrolytic cell. So here we are using electrolyte, electrodes. Okay. Now it is directly proportional to resistance, directly proportional to length of the electrode. Now directly proportional to length and inversely proportional to area of this cross section. Inversely proportional to area, directly proportional to length and inversely proportional to area. If this length is 1 centimeter, that area 1 centimeter square, like that we are taking what we will get later. Anyhow, it is directly proportional to length and inversely proportional to area. Now remove that proportionality, rho L by A. Okay, rho into L by A. Now this rho is resistivity or specific resistance. Rho is the resistivity or specific resistance. Now what is this rho? If length is 1 centimeter and the area of cross section is also 1 centimeter square, both 1 1, then R is equal to rho. Nothing but the resistivity. Resistivity means resistance of 1 cc of electrolyte or the electrode with length 1 centimeter and area of cross section 1 centimeter square. Then that resistance is nothing but resistivity. So resistance of electrode with 1 centimeter length and area 1 centimeter square. Then that is the resistivity. Okay. So R is equal to rho. Now this is the rho. If L is the 1 centimeter, A is the 1 centimeter square, or simply the resistance of electrolyte in 1 cc solution, electrolytic solution. That is the resistivity or specific resistance. Problems carefully we have to observe. They are asking resistance or resistivity. Now this is resistivity. What are the units of this one? Now say this rho. Rho is equal to R into A by L. Yes or no? R into A by L. Resistance units ohms, ohm, and A centimeter square, L centimeter, nothing but it is a ohm centimeter. If both in meters given, ohm meter. So what are the units of this one? Units. Now units of resistivity, ohm centimeter or ohm meter. Ohm centimeter or ohm meter. Here units ohm. Okay, ohm centimeter or ohm meter. This is the resistivity. Now conductance. What is this conductance? It is represented by C or we can use G. That is the conductance. In problems they will give G is the value is this much. Nothing but that is the conductance only. C or G. What is this one? It is just reciprocal. That is the restricts the current. Here flow of current. So inverse of this resistance. Inverse of resistance is a conductance. Inverse of resistance. That is the conductance. Reciprocal of resistance. That is the conductance. So now it is equal to resistance. C is equal to 1 by R. R means there is a rho into L by A. Yes or no? Nothing but it is equal to 1 by rho into A by L. Okay, 1 by rho into A by L. This 1 by rho is taken as constant. Now this is represented by K. K into A by L. K into A by L. This is the formula for conductance. Anyhow, what are the units of this one? 1 by R. Reciprocal of resistance is the conductance. Okay. So now it is equal to units. What are the units? 1 by resistance units ohm. Nothing but here ohm inverse. So what are the units of conductance? Ohm inverse. Ohm inverse means we can use a mho. So what are the units here? Ohm inverse or mho or Siemens. Okay, this is represented by Siemens. Ohm inverse we can use or mho or Siemens. Units of conductance. Now, conductivity. Next one. Conductivity. This is represented by K. Conductivity or specific conductance. Specific conductance. What is this specific conductance? Conductivity or specific conductance. This is a conductance. So problem is conductance they are asking or conductivity they are asking. Conductivity, that is the K, or it is also called specific conductance. What is the specific conductance? Now see that C is equal to K into A by L. Now this K is a constant. This K is called specific conductance or conductivity. Now what is the definition for this? If this is a 1 centimeter square, this is a 1 centimeter, then C is equal to K. Nothing but the conductance of a 1 cc electrolyte. So electrolyte in 1 cc solution, or the conductance of electrode with length 1 centimeter and area of cross section 1 centimeter square. Then that conductance is nothing but a conductivity. If both are 1, then it is a conductivity. So C is equal to K. Okay. So the conductance of a electrolyte in 1 cc electrolytic solution, that is the conductivity or specific conductance. What are the units? What are the units? Now K is equal to C into L by A. Yes or no? C units, ohm inverse. Ohm inverse into centimeter by centimeter square. Yes or no? Nothing but units. Ohm inverse, centimeter inverse. So what are the units of conductivity? Ohm inverse, centimeter inverse. Instead of ohm inverse, what we are using? Mho. Centimeter inverse. Or Siemens, centimeter inverse. Or we can use meter also. Anyhow, 1 meter, 100 centimeters. If like that conversion given, you convert. So Siemens meter inverse. Both in meters we can take Siemens meter inverse, or in centimeter we can take Siemens centimeter inverse. It is the units of the conductivity or specific conductance. So resistance, that is the obstruction to flow of current. Units are ohms, and it is directly proportional to length, inversely proportional to area of cross section. And resistivity or specific resistance. If 1 cc electrolyte given, then resistance is equal to resistivity. Nothing but L equal to 1 centimeter, A is equal to 1 centimeter square. Then this resistance is nothing but resistivity. And units are ohm centimeter or ohm meter. Conductance C or G. What is this one? Reciprocal of that resistance, that is the conductance. Conductance is equal to 1 by R. So units are 1 by R, 1 by ohm. Ohm inverse or mho, or it is a Siemens. Siemens units. Next, conductivity. So conductance C is equal to K into A by L we are getting. Nothing but 1 by rho. 1 by rho, instead of that we are using K. This K is nothing but constant. Now this one is a conductivity. What is this definition for this conductivity? If both are 1, nothing but length 1 centimeter, area 1 centimeter square, then conductance of that electrode is a conductivity. Nothing but the conductance of a 1 cc of electrolyte, that is taken as a conductivity. What are the units of this conductivity? Ohm inverse, centimeter inverse, or simply Siemens centimeter inverse, or Siemens meter inverse. Okay. Nothing but here length 1 centimeter and area 1 centimeter square we are taking. Then the conductance of this one is a conductivity. That is only specific conductance. Okay. Now it is specific conductance. Here different electrolytes we are taking. Nothing but KCl or NaCl, different types of electrolytes we are getting, different values we get. That's why instead of now after this we are using, to get that clarity, instead of specific conductance we are using molar conductance and equivalent conductance. Different electrolytes are used, different values we are getting. That's why we are using equivalent conductance. Conductivity equivalent. 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte we are using. So the conductance power of all the ions produced by dissolving 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte in solution. By dissolving 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte, the conducting power of all the ions produced by dissolving 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte in solution. That is the equivalent conductance. Nothing but just 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte is there. What is its conductance? That is the what is this conductivity? Specific conductance. That is the equivalent conductance. So equivalent conductance means the conducting power produced by all the ions when 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte is used in that solution. 1 gram equivalent in solution means there is a volume of dilution. So now here equivalent conductance is equal to specific conductance means just 1 cc is used. Okay, that's the specific conductance. Then 1 gram equivalent is present. Nothing but there is a volume of dilution. So, equivalent conductance is equal to K into V. Volume of dilution formula K into 1000 by normality. Yes or no? So, how to calculate equivalent conductance? Equivalent conductivity is equal to K into specific conductance into 1000 by normality. They will give normality and specific conductance also. Just we have to calculate the equivalent conductance. Now, come to the units. What are the units? K units are Siemens, centimeter, inverse. Yes or no? Units. And this normality gram equivalent per cc, nothing but centimeter cube. Centimeter cube. So what we are getting units are Siemens centimeter square gram equivalent inverse. Nothing but per gram equivalent, no? Siemens centimeter square per gram equivalent. Units of equivalent conductance. If it is the meter given, Siemens meter square gram equivalent inverse. Okay, gram equivalent per gram equivalent. Units of equivalent conductance. So how to find this equivalent conductance? K into 1000 by N, normality. Now if it is in meters, what we have to use? If the K given in Siemens per meter, Siemens per meter instead of Siemens per centimeter. Siemens per meter means here what we should get as Siemens meter square. Nothing but here K Siemens per meter. Okay. By normality it is a gram per cc, gram equivalent per cc, gram equivalent per liter, gram equivalent per, see this, K Siemens per meter and normality gram equivalent per liter. So we want in meters, then what we should do, it is into 1000 liter per meter cube. Yes or no? Liter per meter cube. Okay. 1000 liter per meter cube. Liter cancel out. Now it is the gram equivalent per meter cube. So now what we are getting units are Siemens meter cube, we shift here, meter square gram equivalent inverse. Yes or no? Meter square gram equivalent inverse. Same units we are getting or not? K units Siemens per meter. Okay. And normality gram equivalent per liter. Per liter we are converting into meter cube. Into 1000 liter per meter cube. So liter cancel. Now it is a per meter cube. So now shift this here. Siemens meter square per gram equivalent. Same units we are getting, no? Nothing but what is the formula? Otherwise leave this total. What we have to use? Gram equivalent conductivity asking. Okay, problem. Now here K units you observe. K units Siemens per centimeter given into 1000 by normality. Siemens per meter given. Otherwise convert meter into centimeter. Okay. Siemens per meter given. K by 1000 into normality. Equivalent conductivity is equal to K by 1000 into normality if K units are in Siemens per meter. If K units are in Siemens per centimeter, K into 1000 by normality. Okay, just observe these two. Centimeter given, this is the formula. Meter given, this is the formula. So problems based on this very important. Okay, it is the equivalent conductivity. Equivalent conductance means the conductance produced by all the ions present in a 1 gram equivalent of solution. Okay, electrolytic solution. That is the equivalent conductance. Like this molar conductance also we can use, no? Molar conductance. What is this? So 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte is present. That is the equivalent conductance. Now molar conductance. What is this molar conductance? It is represented by like this, M, lambda M. Okay. Now 1 gram equivalent electrolyte is present. That is the equivalent conductance. 1 gram mole is present. That is the molar conductance. So what is that molar conductance? The conductance power of conducting power of all the ions. The conductance power of all the ions produced by 1 gram mole of electrolyte present in dissolving in a solution, given electrolytic solution. So 1 gram mole of electrolyte is present in a one solution. Then how much conductance is produced? So the conducting power of all the ions produced by dissolving 1 gram mole, just 1 mole of electrolyte in given electrolytic solution. That is the molar conductance. So 1 mole of electrolyte is present. Now equivalent conductance means what we used. Equivalent conductance is equal to K into 1000 by normality. Then equivalent, gram equivalents we are taking, that's why normality. Now molar conductance is equal to K into 1000 by molarity. Okay, K into 1000 by molarity. So what is the relation between these two given? Molar normality is equal to N into M. Okay, N into M. So M is equal to, instead of this we can use N into M. So the remaining is so otherwise here we can use the molarity is equal to normality by N. So instead of this we are using molarity is equal to normality by N. Nothing but N into K into 1000 by normality. This total is nothing but gram equivalent conductance. So what is the relation? Molar conductance is equal to equivalent conductance into N factor. What is this N factor? Nothing but in the acids, their equivalent mass calculation we learned. N factor means acidity in bases, basicity in acids, charge in salts, or number of electrons transferred in oxidizing and reducing agents, that N factor. How many electrons involved in that reaction? So is the relation between molar conductance and equivalent conductance. Anyhow, now come to this equivalent molar conductance. So what is this molar conductance? Molar conductance is equal to K into 1000 by molarity. Just equivalent conductance by normality, molar conductance by molarity. What is the relation is like this. How we are getting, instead of this, normality is equal to N into M, molarity is equal to normality by N. Normality by N substituted N here, N into this part. This part is nothing but equivalent conductance. So N into equivalent conductance. It is the N factor. Like this one given, another we can find. Anyhow, now come to this molar conductance. So now molar conductance is equal to K into 1000 by M. What are the units of this one? Units. Now this is a Siemens centimeter inverse. This one gram mole per liter, nothing but centimeter cube cc. Okay. So what are the units? Siemens centimeter square mole inverse. Just simple. There Siemens centimeter square gram equivalent inverse. Now here gram mole inverse. If this in meters given, Siemens meter square mole inverse. Okay, now meter square we should get. Same thing apply their equivalent conductance. How we applied, same process we have to follow. So now molar conductance is equal to, if it is given in Siemens per meter, Siemens per centimeter given, this formula we are using. Okay, Siemens per meter given, what we have to use there, how we use like that. Now we are getting again derivation not required now. So K by 1000 into molarity. Okay. So molar conductance, carefully observe units what they given, which formula we have to apply. So calculation of molar conductance, equivalent conductance, very important. Here K Siemens per centimeter given into 1000 by molarity. Siemens per meter given, K by 1000 into molarity. Okay. Now it is the formula to find the molar conductance. Just conducting power of all the ions produced by dissolving 1 gram equivalent given, that is the equivalent conductance. 1 gram mole given, that is the molar conductance. Okay, it's the molar conductance and equivalent conductance. And one more here we are learning, that is the cell constant. What is this cell constant? Length 1 centimeter. Okay. And area 1 centimeter square, like this. Anyhow, length of this electrode and area of this cross section. This is constant, length by area. This is called cell constant. So what is the cell constant? Just length by area. Length of the electrode by area of cross section. This cell constant is represented by C star or G star. Okay, C star we can use or G star. It is equal to L by A. Now what are the units here? Length centimeter and area centimeter square. Nothing but it is a centimeter inverse. Yes or no? If both are in meters given, meter inverse. So it's the units of a cell constant. Okay, cell constant. Now, in most of the problems, they will use cell constant and resistance. So, we have to calculate molar conductance and equivalent conductance. So, what are the relations total here? If the given problem is calculate the resistance, R is equal to rho into L by A. R just volts and current given, R is equal to V by I. Okay, V by I, R is equal to rho into L by A. If the problem is calculate the resistivity or specific resistance, R into A by L. Okay, they will give A value and L value. And calculate the conductance given, reciprocal of this resistance. Okay, if resistance given, resistance not given, 1 by rho into A by L. Resistivity given. Reciprocal of this resistivity is nothing but this total we are taking as constant K. Okay, so C is equal to K into A by L. Specific conductance or conductivity given. Okay, this conductivity how to calculate? K is equal to C into L by A. L by A is nothing but cell constant. Nothing but it is a C star. So C into C star, cell constant. So instead of this, what we are taking, if resistance given, in most of the problems they will use cell constant and resistance instead of conductance. So 1 by R into cell constant. Okay. So what is the formula used to find the specific conductance? K is equal to 1 by, most of the problems they will use cell constant and resistance. Calculate the equivalent conductance and molar conductance. How to calculate? First we should calculate specific conductance. How to get this specific conductance? 1 by R into cell constant. Nothing but cell constant by resistance. That is equal to specific conductance. Once we calculated this one, then we can substitute in this formula. So now what is that formula? Equivalent conductance is equal to K into 1000 by N or by 1000 into N based on these units. Molar conductance is equal to K into 1000 by M. Okay, so first we should, almost the problems, first we should find the K value, then how to find this equivalent conductance and molar conductance. These are different formulae we are using here. Okay, so how to calculate the resistance, how to calculate conductance, resistivity calculation, conductance calculation, conductivity calculation, molar conductance calculation and equivalent conductance calculation. How to calculate, what are the different formulae we are going to use. Okay, these are the different terms in this electrochemistry. Okay, so now start problems. 01M KOH solution offered a resistance of 31.6 ohm in a conductivity cell of cell constant 0.367 centimeter inverse at 298 Kelvin. What are molar conductance and equivalent conductance of KOH solution? Just the problem is calculate molar conductance and also equivalent conductance. So what is the formula? Now see this centimeters given. So what is the formula? Molar conductance is equal to K into 1000 by molarity. Yes or no? K into 1000 by molarity. Equivalent conductance they are asking. Equivalent conductance is equal to molar conductance and also equivalent conductance. Equivalent conductance is equal to K into 1000 by normality. Yes or no? K into 1000 by normality. So to find this molarity given, we can convert into normality. Anyhow KOH, acidity 1. So M into 1, that is the molarity, normality similar. Nothing but molar conductance, equivalent conductance, same we are getting here. Okay. So now same we will get. Anyhow, we need this K. Here K given, not given. So how to find this K? K means there is a specific conductance. So what is the formula for this specific conductance? Cell constant by resistance. Yes or no? Cell constant by 1 by R into cell constant. Nothing but cell constant by resistance. What is the given cell constant? Here cell constant 0.367. Okay, centimeter inverse. And what is that resistance? By 31.6. Nothing but here units definitely ohm inverse centimeter inverse. By ohm we are taking. Okay, ohm inverse centimeter. Just divide this one 0.367 by 31.6. So how much we are getting? Divide this. Definitely 0.116. Okay, this we are getting 0.0116 ohm inverse centimeter inverse. So first what we have to find a K. K means that is the specific conductance, cell constant by resistance. Okay, so this value we have to substitute there. Now it is very simple. Just molar conductance equal to equivalent conductance. It is equal to K into, what is the K value? 0.0116. Okay, 0.0116 into 1000 by 0.05. So simplify this one, you will get the answer for this. So it is a equivalent conductance or molar conductance. Both are similar. So just K into 1000 by into 1000. Why into 1000? Centimeter given. If it is meter given, by 1000. Okay. So now into 1000 formula we have to use. It is the molar conductance or equivalent conductance. Okay. So come to the next problem. Second problem. The molar conductivity of 0.05 m, solution of 0.05 molarity given, concentration given. Solution of MgCl2 is 194.2. Okay, ohm inverse centimeter square, centimeters. So molar conductivity given, centimeter square per mole at 25 degrees centigrade. A cell with electrodes that are 1.50 centimeter square in surface area. Area of that electrode given. Okay, 1.50 and 0.50 centimeter apart, length given, distance between that electrodes 0.50 centimeter apart is filled with a 0.05 m same repeated concentration. MgCl2 solution. How much current will flow when the potential difference between the two electrodes is 5.0 volts? Concentration given, okay, and molar conductance given, and area given, length also given, distance, and here volts, potential difference given. What they are asking? Current they are asking. So what is this relation? Current, volt by ampere. Okay, it is equal to resistance. If we know the resistance, we can find this current. Yes or no? We can find the current. How to get this resistance? Length given, area given, resistance. So what is that relation? Resistance is equal to, or K is equal to, we learned. Resistance is equal to 1 by K into L by A. Yes or no? Resistance is equal to 1 by K into L by A. So K is equal to specific conductance is equal to cell constant by resistance. That is the repeated formula. So that only we are using here, cell constant. Length given, area given. But K not given. So how to get this K? So for that only here see that molar conductivity given. Molar conductivity. What is this relation? Molar conductivity is equal to K into 1000 by molarity. Yes or no? So from this formula we can find this K. Okay. Then substitute that K, we can find this R. Then substitute that R, then we can find this current. Okay. So what is the first step? First we should find this K. So what is this molar conductance given? Molar conductance 194.2 ohm centimeter square mole ohm inverse. Molar conductance no, centimeter square mole inverse given. Okay. And molarity, concentration, how much given? 0.05. So now K is equal to, shift this side. So 194.2 into, that's the molarity how much? 0.05 by 1000. Okay, this is a K. Okay, 194.2 into, just shift this side. Molarity by 1000. Then substitute here resistance. Resistance is equal to 1 by 194.2 into 0.05 by 1000 means here 1000. So I am writing like this only, 1 into 1000 into, this is a 1 by K. L how much given? Length 0.50. Okay, length. And area how much given? 1.50. Okay, 0.50 and area 1.50. So first we should simplify this one. Okay, so area 1.50 and this length 0.50. Okay, simplify this one. So this is equal to 34.34. Okay, 34.34. So what is this resistance? Ohm, because ohm inverse here used. Ohm. Okay, we are getting resistance. Now what they are asking? Current. So this current is equal to, shift this side. I is equal to V by R. Volts how much given? Volt. 5.0 by R how much we are getting? 34.34. So simplify this one, you will get 0.15. Okay. So now correct this the amperes. So final answer 0.15 amperes. Okay. So what happened here? First V given, I they are asking, the relation is R is equal to V by I. So first we should find this R. So how to find this R? To find this we have one relation, that is a 1 by K into L by A. But we don't know this K value. So we have to find this K. How to find this K? Molar conductance given K into 1000 by N. So first find the K value, then substitute that, find R value, then substitute that, find this current. Okay. So final answer is a 0.15 ampere. Okay. Clear? So now come to the next problem, third problem. See this third problem. When a certain conductivity cell was filled with a 0.020 M KCl, which has a specific conductivity of 0.2768 ohm inverse meter inverse. Specific conductivity given. Okay, specific conductance K given. It had a resistance of 82.40 ohm. So resistance R also given at 25 degrees centigrade. With 0.0025 M K2SO4 solution, it has a resistance, this solution resistance again given 326.0 ohm. Calculate cell constant. So first they are asking cell constant, and second calculate the conductivity, not conductance, conductivity, specific conductance, nothing but K we should find. Conductivity of K2SO4 solution. Along with that, calculate equivalent conductance and also molar conductance of K2SO4, not KCl. So that consideration not required. So K2SO4 only they are asking. So first to solve this one cell constant, what we need? L by A. L given? No. A mentioned? No. So what is the relation? Cell constant. K is equal to cell constant by resistance. Yes or no? Because cell constant is equal to L by A. L and A not mentioned. So what is the another relation? K is equal to cell constant by resistance. Because here specific conductance mentioned. Specific conductance. And resistance also given. Now cell constant. So what is the answer for this first one? Cell constant C star or G star. It is equal to K into R. Yes or no? K into R. Very simple. So K into R. K how much given? 0.2768 into R value 82.40. Okay. Just multiply this. You will get the answer for this first one. Cell constant. So what is the cell constant? Now it is in a centimeter inverse or meter inverse? Meter inverse. Because this given in meter inverse, no. So ohm cancel, then meter inverse. So 0.2768 into 82.40. This is the first one, cell constant calculation. So cell constant is equal to L by A. L and A not mentioned. So another formula, well known formula, what we are using repeatedly, that is a K is equal to cell constant by resistance. Then cell constant is equal to K into resistance. Anyhow, specific conductance K given and resistance R also given. Just these two multiplied, we will get the cell constant. Okay. So now come to the second one. Conductivity of K2SO4 solution. K2SO4 solution conductivity. Nothing but specific conductance. So what they are asking again this one. So K is equal to cell constant by R. K they are asking. Cell constant how much? This one constant, no, cell constant. So now K, nothing but B calculation. K is equal to cell constant how much we are getting? 0.2768 into 82.40 by resistance. So what is the resistance of this solution? Because they are asking K2SO4. What is the resistance? 326.0. Okay, 326.0. So simplify this, we are getting K. So if you simplify this, here you will get the K value, nothing but specific conductance of this K2SO4 solution. This is the second one. Okay, simplify this, here we are getting K. Now, what they are asking? Molar conductance and equivalent conductance. What is the formula for this molar conductance? Say this, molar conductance. Anyhow, this concentration not required. They are asking just K2Cr2O7. Okay, molar conductance. So molar conductance formula K into 1000 by molarity. When this 1000 by molarity, if K centimeter inverse, centimeter given, ohm inverse, centimeter inverse. Here what we are getting, ohm inverse, centimeter or meter. See this one, complete this given in meter inverse. Yes or no? If this is in meter inverse means what will get? Meter only. So ohm inverse, meter inverse. So we are getting K value in ohm inverse, meter inverse. Meter given, what is the formula? K by 1000 into M. K by 1000 into M. What is the K value? So here K 0.2768 into 82.40 by 326.0. This is the K into 1 by nothing but into 1000 into molarity. What is the molarity of K2SO4? K2SO4 they are asking. K2SO4 molarity 0.0025. So 0.0025. Just simplify this. You will get the molar conductance. Okay. Molar conductance is equal to K into 1000 by M. If K units are in centimeter inverse. Ohm inverse, centimeter inverse. Here this is given in meter inverse. So we are getting in meter inverse only. So if it is getting in meter inverse, definitely we have to use formula K by 1000 into M. Okay. Just simplify this. You will get the molar conductance. Then equivalent conductance. Now equivalent conductance. What is the formula for this equivalent conductance? K by, anyhow this is in meter inverse, same formula, K by 1000 into normality. Okay, what is the normality? Molarity only given, normality not given. So what is the normality? Normality is equal to N into M. N factor. What is the N factor? The given is salt. In salt N factor there is a charge. So there is total positive charge or total negative charge. Total positive charge 2K plus and SO4 2 minus. Total positive charge is plus 2 or total negative charge is a minus 2. So what is the total charge? 2. Positive charge we can use or negative charge. There is only N factor no in salt. So what is this charge? 2. So normality is equal to 2 into molarity. What is the molarity? Now normality means 2 into molarity. So now K is a 0.2768 into 82.40 by 326.0. This is K into 1000 into normality. What is the normality? 2 into molarity. 2 into molarity 0.0025. Just simplify this one. Multiply and divide. You will get the equivalent conductance. Okay. Here we are getting molar conductance. This is equivalent conductance. And this is a cell constant. This is a specific conductance. So in this problem, the 4 we solved. What is that? First one, cell constant. How to get this cell constant? K is equal to cell constant by resistance. So cell constant is equal to K into resistance. Okay. This is the first one. And second, what we solved? Calculation of the specific conductance. Cell constant by resistance of K2Cr2O7 resistance. This is the K calculation. And next what they are asking? Molar conductance. It is in meter inverse. That's why K by 1000 into M. We know this K value 1000 and molarity given here. Okay. And next equivalent conductance. Equivalent conductance is equal to K by 1000 into normality. How to get this normality? Molarity into 2. Okay. Why into 2? The given is a K2SO4. Total positive charge 2 or total negative charge 2. Any one we can use. Okay. Simplify these two. You will get the answer that molar conductance and equivalent conductance and specific conductance, and this is a cell constant. Okay. So very simple. Just for 5 formula we are applying here. Okay. K calculation, cell constant calculation or resistance calculation or lambda M, lambda equivalent conductance, molar conductance. Okay, so this is a third problem. Now come to fourth problem. Fourth problem, the resistance of a decinormal, normality given. Decinormal solution of a salt occupying a volume between two platinum electrodes, 1.80 centimeter apart. Distance between two electrodes given, length given 1.80 centimeter and 5.4 centimeter square in area. Length given, area given, was found to be 50 ohms. Nothing but here resistance given, L given, A given. So what they are asking, calculate the equivalent conductance of the solution. Equivalent conductance. What is the formula for this equivalent conductance? Equivalent conductance is equal to K into 1000 by normality or by K by 1000 into normality. So what they mentioned here, see all in centimeters only. So in centimeter given, definitely the formula is the equivalent conductance is equal to K into 1000 by normality. So we know that normality, decinormal, but K not mentioned here. So K we should find. How to find this K? K is equal to K, specific conductance. It is equal to cell constant by resistance. Yes or no? K is equal to cell constant by resistance. What is the cell constant? L by A. Cell constant is a L by A. So now L by A. What is that length given? L is equal to 1.80 centimeter. A is equal to 5.4 centimeter square. And R is equal to 50 ohms. Okay. This given. Now K is equal to, so 1 by resistance of 50 into L 1.80 by 5.4. Okay. It is equal to 1 by 3. So 1 by 50 into 1 by 3. Okay. So now it is a 150. 1 by 150. This is a K. So K. Now equivalent conductance. Equivalent conductance is equal to K value how much? 1 by 150 into 1000 by normality how much? Normality. Decinormal given. Decinormal 0.1. Deci means 0.1. No. So 0.1 normality. Nothing but 1000 by 150 into 0.1. So if you simplify this one, you will get 66.66. What are the units here? What are the units? Ohm inverse. Yes or no? Ohm inverse. Centimeter given or centimeter square per gram equivalent. Ohm inverse centimeter square per gram equivalent. So what we are getting answer? 66.66. That is the equivalent conductance. So what given here? Length given, area given, resistance given. They are asking equivalent conductance. Equivalent conductance is equal to specific conductance into 1000 by N. Because first we should observe in this problem centimeters given. That's why 1000 by N. So first find that K. How to find that K? Cell constant by resistance. Nothing but length by the distance by area. Okay. Then simplify that. You will get the K value. Then substitute here. That is the equivalent conductance. Okay. It is the calculation of equivalent conductance from specific conductance. So it is the fourth problem. So come to fifth problem. The problem. The resistance of a conductivity cell filled with a 0.1 m KCl solution is 100 ohms. Okay. The conductivity of this solution is 1.29 Siemens per meter. So what they given here? Conductivity, nothing but specific conductance in Siemens per meter. Siemens per meter given. And this is the resistance 100 given. Okay. If R of the same cell when filled with a resistance of the same cell when filled with 0.02 m KCl solution is 520. Resistance of this solution is 520. Calculate the conductivity and molar conductance of 0.02 m KCl solution. This solution conductance they are asking. Molar conductance and specific conductance. Okay. So first specific conductance. How to calculate the specific conductance? Specific conductance is equal to cell constant by resistance. Yes or no? Cell constant by resistance. Specific conductance, this we should find. To find this resistance given. Now what they are asking? Conductivity of this solution, resistance given. Cell constant, we don't know the cell constant. So first we should find the cell constant. From where we can find see this solution 0.1 m. Cell constant K is equal to again cell constant. Now we are finding cell constant. Cell constant is equal to K into resistance for this solution. Okay, cell constant is equal to K into resistance. What is that K? 1.29. Okay, Siemens meter inverse. And what is that resistance? 100. Okay, now it is equal to 129. 129 meter inverse. Yes or no? This is a meter inverse because given is a Siemens meter inverse, nothing but ohm inverse meter inverse. Now this cell constant. Cell constant is a 129. To calculate this, we need cell constant. Cell constant not given. So another solution given. In that solution K and R mentioned. So first we should find a cell constant. This cell constant we have to use here. Okay. Now K is equal to, what is the cell constant? 129 by its resistance of 520. 129 by 520. This is the K. Nothing but specific conductance. This completed. Okay. Next, what they are asking? Molar conductance. Now it is very easy to solve. So what is this molar conductance? It is equal to K into 1000 by M or K by 1000 into M. So what is the given? Meter. So what is the formula? K by 1000 into M. Yes or no? Because it is in the meters given. Meter inverse we are getting. So ohm, Siemens in ohm inverse, meter inverse. Nothing but here K by 1000 into M. So what is the final? Lambda. Molar conductance is equal to K 129 by 520 into 1 by nothing but remaining. Okay, this is not required. Into 1000 into molarity. What is the molarity? 0.02 M. 0.02. Okay, just 129 by 520 into 1000 into 0.02. So simplify this one, you will get the answer. Okay, it is the molar conductance. Molar conductance is equal to K by 1000 into M. This carefully we should observe. Units what they given, centimeter given or meter given. Now meter inverse, that's why we are using this formula. Okay, finally what are the units? Here what will get? Ohm inverse, meter square here because it's a meter, not centimeter. So meter given per mole. Okay, this is the molar conductance. So it is about problems based on resistance, resistivity, conductance, conductivity, molar conductance and equivalent conductance. So how to solve the problems related to this completed. So in next video we are going to learn electrolytes, nothing but electrolytic cell. So in that Faraday's first law, Faraday's second law, which compounds deposits, that we are going to learn. Okay. So in next video we are going to learn electrolysis, electrolysis process. Okay. Thank you.